guys, and welcome back once again to Haut Beyleron. So like I said in the last episode, we're going to continue on here in April. What we want to do is just get all of this mowing done today. We had quite a lot to do in the last episode. We didn't get it all done, obviously, but what we did get done was field 17 and 18 is now planted with corn. We've still got the worker up there. He's still buzzing around getting the rolling done. We took the case up there with the spreader on the back. We got the first round of fertilising done, so we'll need to head back up there at some point to do a second round of that. But what we're going to concentrate on today, this episode, is getting this field and field 2 mowed and baled up. We're going to be doing silage on both fields. Now, a lot of it is going to be stored and kept because obviously, well, it's probably all going to be stored and kept because we are going to start being inundated with cows. Once they start growing and breeding more, we're going to eventually get to a point where we're going to have to feed those cows a lot more often than we have been. Even though they hold 300,000 litres of food, they're going to chew through that really quickly. So the more silage bales we can get in there, the better. Now, I've also had a bit of a thought about future plans. Now, I've said that I want to do the cereal factory. Thought with that was obviously we need grapes, which is something we don't really have access to. So what I'm thinking with that is we're not going to do grapes. We're going to install the mod that allows us to just purchase the raisin pallets to go into the cereal factory. We'll do grapes on another series, grapes and olives. Probably do like a little French or Italian map. Not this one, we'll find another one. And we'll just have a grape and olive farm. Maybe some animals. But the plan is going to be that I reckon we're going to purchase another field here in order to... What I really should have been doing there is another part of a headland. Yeah, we're going to buy another field and we are going to put most likely sorghum onto that field, depending on when we can buy it and get planting. If we do it now, we can put oats in. If we can do a bigger field of oats, that'd be perfect. So we may need to purchase that today and get planting almost immediately. But anyway, we'll get this done, and we'll see what field we can find once we've got it done. But if we're going to do oats, then yeah, it has to be done today because today is the last day of planting for them.
I'm sick of lying here all alone and nearly sleepless at night. I'm honest, it's boring. 1,000,000 demons surrounding me, picking a fight. It's toxic. You were the best I ever had, but every second you were screwing me over, and now I'm done with it. I guess that there was no surprise. Deleting you out of my mind. Isn't it iconic? Standing on the front line, steady going forward without knowing the direction. I need to be honest, it was for the better. Now every day is perfect for a lifelong celebration. Go ahead. Constant I'm struggling, reminiscing about our good times, the good days, the good days. But good wasn't the only perspective of all the days that we had. We lost it. You were the best I ever had, but every second you were screwing me over, and now I'm done with it. I guess that there was no surprise. Deleting you out of my mind. Isn't it iconic? Standing on the front line, steady going forward without knowing the direction. I need to be honest, it was for the better. Now every day is perfect for a lifelong celebration. Go ahead.
Where can we put this stuff? Okay guys, decided to bite the bullet here. It's 2:38 in the afternoon. We need to really start looking at getting that filled. Whatever field we purchase, you can guarantee it's going to need stone picking. If we can get one that's recently been ploughed, then that'd be perfect. Looking at the field across the road. Okay, he's finished that job, that's good, so we'll be able to move him straight onto the next job. What have we got? We've got 32, 37, they've both been ploughed, field 6 has been ploughed, everything else is growing apart from 35, 36, 33, they've all been cultivated. We've got weeds and rocks in 36, although I'm not sure if we can afford that anyway. No, we can't. We could do that. Then eventually we could look at purchasing 30. So that's a decent sized field. That's bigger than any of our fields. Area wise, it's probably about the same. $326, that leaves us with roughly 200,000 in the account. The other one was field 6, and that's 515 because it gives you all that grassland on the other side. Not too interested in that. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Perfect. Now the good thing is, so what we'll do is we'll grab the case, we'll throw the rock picker on, because I'm pretty sure there's rocks, there's rocks in there, and then we've got the seed drill sitting over there. We're gonna need to purchase some more bags of seed. So if we come in, big bags, we may as well stock up. And we'll do the same with fertilizer as well. Right, so that's all dropped off. Like I said, we want to throw the stone picker onto this guy, go and get the stones off of that field. Both fields of grass have been mowed, so we're good there. What we're going to do is this guy will literally jump onto the other side on that straight line, and we'll just set him off straight away as a worker. We'll go and pick up our bags of fertilizer, bags of seed, we'll use the truck. And then we'll get the Fent over here, we'll get that loaded up. So loaded up with seeds, and we'll get him planting oats. So there's the new field. Can't complain, that is a decent sized field. But we're going to be working this until pretty late in the night, I would assume. Judging that by the fact that it's already 3 o'clock. And we've got a stone pick, we've got to plant, and we've got to roll. So like I said, we'll get that stuck onto a worker. This guy actually needs to do another section up the top here. So I'm not mistaken, he's actually missed a bit. We'll just jump into here, we'll have a look. Yep, so all this section and down the front there. Pretty sure you can see it from here. So we'll get that done, then we'll get this guy down to field. What field will we just buy? 33. Get this guy down to field 33. And he can sit and wait until we've got it planted and start rolling straight away. We're not going to be able to skip through a day until he's finished rolling. We've made that mistake before. We're not going to do it again. Come on mate, you can do it. There you go. Right, so that should have taken care of all of that. Has... No, we didn't want to fold you. Yeah, this episode's going to be a little bit all over the place. But we've got the corn planted in here, we've got the oats and the wheat, sorry, no, barley, down on the main farm. is all going well. This field does need a second round of fertilizer. We can get that done once it's hit a new growth stage, but that should have taken care of all of that as well. Happy days. We'll have to double check the fertilized state of field 33. I don't reckon it has any on it. What we're going to do is, like I said, we'll park this guy down beside the field. And depending on whether we jump into the truck or the Fent first, if we jump into the Fent, we'll grab that and drag it across to the field. If we jump in the truck, we'll run up, we'll grab our bags of fertilizer and seeds, and we'll run that across to field 33, and then do vice versa with the other piece of equipment. Case is powering through that. Looks like he's done at least 3 runs, maybe 5 already, not too sure. But this guy can literally sit there. We'll get those beacons turned off. We're in the Fent first, so that's okay. Rather than take this back out across the weighbridge, which I don't reckon was the wise move for it to have been brought in that way. We'll, oh, dude, why did you stop? I don't understand traffic in this game. I really don't. Oh, are we ever going to get out of here? Yep, we're just going to have to force them to stop. Should have had the beacons on, considering the implement we are running. Park that there. Go and get our seeds and fert. We will have a look. Field, actually no, 38-39 should be good for fertilizer because we did the slurry spreading on that. Okay, so we want to worry about the seeds first. But realistically, there should be enough room on this thing to fit everything. Okay, so there's our 16,000 litres combined, seed and fert. The fert we obviously don't need over at the field, but we'll leave it on there. We'll just get everything down there. It's going to be a while before Old Mate gets to a point where we can get the drill in there as well as having the stone picker going. So there is something else that we can do in the meantime, and that is ferrying the milk between the cows up to the bakery and also the dairy. That's going to take him a while to get to a point where, so that's only like 2 and a bit runs with this Great Plains seeder, so we want to let that continue on. Once we fill this up, it should have more than enough. And I mean more than enough seed to get this paddock done. So we used about 2,000 litres on 17-18. So we'll probably use around about the same here. Righty-o. What we want to do is undo you guys and push yours across a bit. Have we strapped onto the trailer? Yeah, we did. We managed to attach ourselves to the seeder, the seed drill. Right, so this can go back to the yard. We've only got 3,600 litres left. Wow. 3,700. So we used 3,300 litres. No, 4,300 litres. Wow, my math was bad. We'll get all this stuff emptied into the shed. We'll go and grab the trailer and start shipping some milk across. That'll give old mate in the stone picker some time. Of course, I'll put those there. Let's just move you guys out to here. Because that is my chemical storage area. Give these a bath. A few little paint blemishes, but not too bad. Definitely don't need repainting. Radio. So we're back again. Didn't end up taking any of we didn't sign any of the milk to the bakery. There was still 6,200 litres in the bakery itself. So what we've done is we've dropped pretty much everything we had. So we had 2 full trailers worth there. We've dropped all of that into the dairy to continue making cheese and butter. But what we want to do is No, we don't want to do that. That was silly. Press the wrong button. I was meant to change the crop type, not dump everything out onto the ground. Okay, so what we want to do, properly this time, is barley. We want to stick oats in here. Now, old mate's a fair way across, but I've got a funny feeling we're still probably going to catch him. Not too sure. But considering we are 18 meters wide to his, I think he's 3 meters. Oh, he might be 6. I'm not too sure. I'll have to double check that. Oh, get back over to the edge. Now, I dare say we're going to have weeds show up in this paddock. That's fine. We can deal with that as need be. What we'll do is we'll get 3 runs in with this, hand it over to a worker. I just want to get past that little grain silo thing there. Hand it off to a worker, then we'll get the rolling started. We need to get all of this done today, or else we're out of time. Managed to get at least 5,000 metres of stones off that field. And we've still got what should be another couple of thousand there. We just need to make sure we get back and get it done as quick as possible, so as that Fent doesn't catch us. But I reckon it's getting pretty close. The Fent may have to stop, which means the Zeta will have to stop. But we'll continue on. Hopefully this guy isn't too close to us. We want to come roughly in here somewhere. There we are. We'll do the stone picking. We'll let the 2 workers continue on with what they've got going on. Feeling I'm going to get this done a lot quicker than the worker was. Okay, so he definitely caught us. That's not too bad though. We've stopped him in a good place. We'll take over from that once we've got this little corner done. Shouldn't take too long. Old mate, we'll leave him going because he's still got quite a ways across the field to come. Probably end up getting close to being up to where we are by the time he's finished. But we haven't got much more to go. It was not as big of a rush as I thought it was going to be, but I'm definitely glad we got all 3 tractors in here getting this done. What we'll do is next month, so the next in-game day, May, we're going to bale up all the grass that we put on the ground and get that wrapped for silage, get all those bales put down in the shed, and we will get those grass fields rolled. If they've already started growing again, instead of rolling them, we will fertilise them. We'll most likely spread slurry on them. Or we might even look at purchasing or leasing the manure spreader. It all depends on what's in the sales rally. But that is a wrap for the stone picking. So this guy can pick this up. A little bit of time. We'll run it across. We'll get it to start emptying out. Once it's emptied, we'll just shut it down where it is. Those mowers have to go back down in the bottom shed, so we can get that done in the next in-game day, or we'll do it off screen. Beacons can get turned off. And you can get shut down. How far along are you? Oh, you've still got a while to go. Are you getting it done all the way though? That's my question. You're missing a little bit there, but that's fine. For the most part, you're getting everything done. So this is not going to take long at all, and then this can go and sit back down at the biogas plant. We've used 38% of seed already, so that's not too bad. That's a lot of seed, don't get me wrong, but that's not too bad considering the size of the field we've just done. A little bit of soil compaction here. Not that we had much choice. I've got a funny feeling we're not quite going to get all of this done in one pass, but it doesn't matter. It's not as though we're racing anything now. Do is have a look, see if we can at least get our first round of fertilizer on this before our first growth state. If we can, that'd be absolutely brilliant. Oh. Should turn off. Start folding. Slowly let it roll out as we pull forward. So 40%. Have to keep that in mind for the next time, but obviously different seeds are going to go at different rates, so we'd probably use a little bit more wheat, we'd use less soybeans, less canola. But we'll go and get this parked away. Its job is now done for the season, but it definitely knocked those two fields out a lot faster than I would have expected. And it definitely did it obviously a lot faster than we would have got it done with that 6-meter drill we've got back at the farm. But we will continue to use that 6-meter drill on the farm blocks because it just doesn't make sense to bring this big guy in there. Save this for our... What are you doing? Of course you're going to. You guys need to let me in. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, just doesn't make sense to use this big guy on the main farm. Save this for these bigger fields that are outside of our main area. Perfect. So this guy needs to be repaired. But we also want to get this stone picker put away, throw the spreader on the back, and go and get that field tidied up. That'll be the last job for the night. Get that done. Oh, that's not going to work. Yeah, we'll get that done fairly quickly. Joys of having a very wide working width on this spreader. I think it's like 42 meters. And can be run at a really good speed. That's probably enough, but just to make sure. I wonder if that's in, because this thing keeps turning around. Yes it is, so we want to repair you. Wow, 13 grand. Oh well, here's what it is. If it needs to be done, then it gets done. That's just straight up. Right, so like I said, this shouldn't take us long at all. We'll probably get this spreading done faster than what old mate finishes off the last of that rolling, which we're going to have to tidy up anyway. Start putting some lights on. 7:30 at night. Been a hell of a day. We've got a lot done on the farm in this single month. And we've now got rain coming as well. Okay guys, so we've just got this little tiny shred left to do up the top here. Don't need to be that wide. That's probably plenty. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave it there. We'll get this guy back to the farm, but we're going to end the episode. It's been a hell of a day. It's now 8 o'clock at night, so that was a half an hour worth of fertilizer spreading. And yes, we did get it done before old mate finished the rolling. What we're going to do, obviously in the episode, we'll continue off screen into the night. We'll get the rolling completed before we get a growth cycle out of those oats. That way we're not getting penalised for not having it done. But anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, please give the video a like, drop a comment, hit that notification bell, subscribe to the page, and we will see you guys next time.